Truly, the Lord is in this place, and I never knew it. These words of Jacob in the first reading certainly don't apply to the two people in the Gospel today. In this Gospel, we hear about two miracles. The first, the healing of the woman who had been hemorrhaging for 12 years. And the second, the daughter of one of the officials who was brought back to life. And in both cases, Jesus was approached before he performed the miracles. These two people did recognize that Jesus was in the place, and they went to him. The lady who had been hemorrhaging didn't even speak. She, in faith, reached out and touched the edge of Jesus' clothing. And she, no doubt, was embarrassed by her illness. She wouldn't have wanted to say to Jesus, and it was probably even more difficult for her with Jesus being a man. But when she touched his garment, Jesus turned and told her she was healed. There was no embarrassment. Jesus never asked what was wrong. He didn't have to. He knew. And this miracle can comfort us all. We can have confidence in going to ask Jesus to heal us. Jesus knows already. He knows everything about us, and he would never embarrass us. We can go as a child to our Father, knowing that we are loved unconditionally with all our weaknesses, and we can have complete trust that Jesus can make us well again. And this is the trust that the Father had, the father of the little girl, in the other miracle. This Father shows us that we can also approach Jesus for others. We can approach him for our families, for our friends, for people even that we don't know. We all know of people who pray when they see an ambulance passing with the lights going, praying for the person in the ambulance, praying for those we don't know, for healing. And the faith of the father of this little girl brought Jesus to her. And the common connection between both of these miracles today is, first of all, Jesus must be approached. We need to ask him. Secondly, faith is required. We need to believe that Jesus can do this. And thirdly, we can be confident that Jesus never embarrasses us. And it's so important to really believe this about Jesus and his response to us and his power in our lives, because sometimes deep within us, and particularly when we have an issue like addiction, we can feel that we are so unworthy to approach Jesus at all. And this is not what Jesus thinks. This is what we think. It is how our illness can keep us from going to our healer. Returning to Jesus beats addiction. But beating addiction is still a battle, but it's a battle that is worth fighting. And it's not a battle that we have to face on our own. Yes, we have Jesus, but Jesus has also gifted us with saints who we can approach in prayer and ask to intercede for us. He has gifted us with Matt Talbot. Matt Talbot has not yet been canonized as saint, but he has been recognized as venerable in the church. And perhaps there will be someone here tonight who will be healed, or a family member, or someone who will be healed by asking for Matt Talbot's intercession. And there are also so many other saints, not publicly acknowledged by the church at all, but we all know someone who has died that can possibly be recognized as a saint. And we can ask these souls to intercede for us as well. We can't have too many people in heaven praying for us. Tonight, unlike Jacob in the first reading, who didn't initially recognize God was in the place, we can have absolute confidence that God is present here and now. And so we can pray, thank you, Jesus, for your presence. Thank you for the saints I have known in my life, and I ask them all to intercede for us, and especially those who are dealing with addiction tonight. We stand to pray.